So, earlier on today, um, we had a story about a lady who apparently it cut off. She was sharing her story of how she almost got sold into Yahoo. And quite a few people have been sharing, have been sending me their stories saying, Daddy Freeze, if you have time, I'd like to come and share my own story. Her name, so say if you say don't rapture, no. Now network. Now network. So if you're watching on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, remember if you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, share the video. I'm looking for my number one gifter and my number two gifter. My number one gifter is Edos Papa. Guys, follow Edos Papa. Follow Edos Papa on TikTok. And my number two gifter for tonight is Temi Dayo, Ali DD007. Guys, follow Temi Dayo. Those are my number one and number two gifters. I'm also looking for 100 money guns. Let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. Those ones where you go pain, you go pain them. You go pain them. They go cry. You go pain them. They go buy. You go pain them. They go cry where. You go pain them. Everything go happen to them. So let me tell Glory that I'm back. Okay. All right, so let me make sure everybody. Simply Vic. I am only on IG. Is there a way to gift here? Oh, Chief Fine Baby, my sister from way back. Sadly, there's no way to gift on IG. IG can just be a very dull place. IG. IG can just be a dull, very lonely place. If you go to TikTok, you can gift on TikTok. You can gift on even YouTube. YouTube, it's called Super Chats. Someone say them go, they give you money, you go, they talk nonsense. He paying you. Your papa, they talk nonsense for village meeting. Ordinary pan wine, they don't say and give. Eh? That the one. They go, they give you money, you go, they talk nonsense. Don't you like that kind of job? You just sit down and talk nonsense and people give you money. Meanwhile, your mama don't day streets for Allen Avenue since morning. One customer, even one Okada rider never price her. You see how she was wear. People they think say na ghost. She will come rob. You know what they call Nixodem. Now so your mama go rob Nixodem, stand for road for Allen Avenue. Psst. DJ. Psst. Customer. Everybody go to run from her. Yeah, fi àgbàlagbà ṣolóṣó. Orin tó bí kalẹ̀. Wèrè lòun Zadi call. If you see as this guy be. Ó dàbí ẹyin ògòǹgò. Jádánù lórí live mi aláìlójú tí ò lóṣì. Jáwèrè dànù. TikTok where they like. Baba they rob Mama Day Allen Avenue where they rob Nick so them they do olden days Olo show. Nobody agree carry on. So today we're talking about something really serious. House of Gold, Washiri. I want to say everywhere of IG YAH000. Sweet Jamie. I like that kind of name. Make I bring him. Hey, Chief Fine Babe, don't send me $50. That YouTube name they sweet people. Chief Fine Babe. Chief Fine Babe. Chief Fine Babe. You too set, you too sweet. You too sweet. Baba Jeje, I did. They mind my business. Oh. They do my boss conductor work for TikTok. Oh. Now a person go carry in leg, come say one yap me. Your hand will come fine past you, my darling sister. I'm just, hey, you're quite fine. There's TV in the background. Close that TV. Content.
I'm coming. I'm not wearing clothes. I'm coming.
Why would I not like to wear clothes?
Freeze, I'm coming.
Now Samaria start this thing, and I go follow Samaria fight. Since I don't know Samaria, Samaria never wear cloth one day. You don't tie rapper, you don't do okay now. At least rapper. I don't want that TV for the background. Now somebody content. That's the only problem. You fine. So if see fine cotton for your house. See your fine AC, everything for your house fine. Make I find you husband. Make I find you husband for this my life.
You don't start to. I don't marry you.
Where your husband one day? He can't leave you fine like this. Waka go. Hey.
Husband there for your room. I there for my room.
Which kind nonsense be that? You better pack your load, go your husband room this night.
I don't hear.
How the two of you now go they use different room? Which kind nonsense be that? Why you not no share room?
No, we dey share now. I dey with baby. I just born, so that's why.
Oh, okay. So ain't wrong from una. I get it. I get it. I get it.
You know the Mara. You know the Mara.
The Mara. Now glory matter we see earlier on, no, my darling sister. Someone is asking, is that a rapper? Hey.
Yes,
Hey, it's very good. It's very good. It's very good. It's very good. Another person don't send me something. Fine babe, I've missed you. Hey, thank you. Legend also sent me something from some Rand from SA. How are you doing, Glory?
I'm fine.
Do you feel better now that you've talked and shared your problem?
Yeah, it's kind of therapeutic to me because of I've the whole of 2019 I've been running up and down.
How old are you this year, Glory?
I turned 24 this year, April.
How old were you in 2019?
I was 18 going on 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So but how come at 18 you don't they get boyfriend, you don't they date person, you don't they sleep for person house? That was a lot. Tell me the truth. At what age? Don't lie. We're being honest here. At what age did you lose the V?
I lost it when I was like 18.
No lie. Tell us truth.
I swear to God, why would I lie? I'm not gonna lie.
Are you done with school now?
Yes, I'm done with school.
Where are you? You are still in Abuja?
No, I'm in the UK right now.
Oh, okay. Are you married? Because I know you have a baby.
Me even claim asylum here.
Eh?
Yeah.
Say that again.
I said this story helped me claim asylum here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So, but the baby in call, where do you get, are you married now?
No, I'm not married. My baby, I had her when she's 7 months now.
Okay.
So I had her last year September.
But were you in the UK then already?
I was already in the UK when I gave birth to her.
Who's the daddy? Sorry, I'm asking a lot of.
I met him here in the UK.
Are you guys still together?
We're talking, but I'm not like we're not like in a relationship or planning marriage, anything like that.
But does he take care of the baby?
Yes.
As mandated by the government, or he's just a good guy?
No, the government served him papers, so he has to.
So how much does he send every month to take care of the baby?
Because of he's not working, so because of he filed for unemployment, so he's on universal credit, so they cut half of his universal credit benefit to give to me, but the money I get for myself and baby is up to like £600 a month.
Yeah. Guys, if you day you can no give person belle. Am I down on you? So his own benefit is cut in half.
Yeah.
And then how much does that come to? But do you have a house for the baby? Do you have a house?
Yeah, I've been given a house. I've been given like all like baby has their own social services. I have mine because I'm under 25. It's more like a minor having a baby. That's how it is. But yeah.
Oh, okay. But are you working now? Or because of the baby you
Me?
can't work?
No, because of baby, I'm not working.
Wow, wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. So that Yahoo, that story of your ex trying to use you for Yahoo helped you get
Yeah.
asylum. But did you finish school in Nigeria?
I didn't. I had to because I was in school up to my 400 level. I did my magazine, I did my IT, I did everything, but the final year exam I was unable to like finish it because of the rumors that were going around, the drama and everything just
What
surrounding
rumors
my
were
life.
going around? Share with me. What rumors were going around?
That if you know that when you move around with like runs girls, they will use your G's to compensate themselves. They'll talk about you, they'll gossip you and all that stuff. And you can't really catch words. You can't really come and stand in a place and defend yourself. So all those things, and like like my name has been like the reputation has just been damaged. So I decided to just leave. That was how I even got reached out to Fer because I've known him long before I went to like work like become an apprentice in his tattoo studio. So that's it.
Okay, so his tattoo studio is in Abuja.
He has a tattoo studio in Abuja and in Lagos.
Oh, wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow. Legend send me 50 Rand. Thank you so much, Legend. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Uh-huh. I'm listening to you, my darling sister. Oh, my man. Now, what happened?
Even
Yeah, go ahead.
I was telling you about necromancy, part of everything. Me just entering the house alone, the process has already like started already. That death that I escaped, the death still came and met me here. But I will explain to you how it happened. Because of I had the lady I was living with, the landlady I was living with, me and her had an awkward like we said argument. This is a 70-year-old woman. So out of respect, I didn't want to like fight with her and everything. So she actually pushed me. I fell down the stairs and I ruptured my spleen. So I was in the hospital for 2 months because of just that like situation I had with the lady. So while I was there, my parents were looking for me. Everyone was trying to find out what happened because they couldn't reach me and all of that. So like this the story I'm telling you now is just before I claimed asylum on everything. This one I was like an immigrant. I didn't have papers, nothing. I just came to the country with faith and all of that because I'm trying to just like start a new life for myself and everything. So like ever since I fell down and everything, I noticed the next day my tummy started swelling. Like I didn't know what was wrong. Like I was in so much pain. I was like already like I think I was like half dead to start with. So I was now asking I got to ask questions like, oh, how can I like I'm feeling sick, I need like medication and things like that. So they said I should go to the pharmacy and all of that. So they said they can't give me any kind of medication because of I'm not registered to a GP. They can't do anything for me. I need to go to the hospital to like find out what's wrong with me before they can give me any kind of medication. So because of out of fear and everything, I didn't have money. I didn't want to go to the hospital. So I stayed at home for like at least 2 days more before I actually eventually called 999. So when I called them, they asked me and they said that asked me like what are the symptoms I'm getting, things like that. I just explained to them that like I feel very weak and my tummy is swollen. What can I do about it? So they said that I have to like get because it was like 3 a.m.
Wow.
They said I need to get myself in an Uber and come to the hospital. This is Croydon University Hospital I went to. So like the Uber driver like just left me in front, and where he kept me was like that was the main entrance, and at that time the main entrance is closed, so you have to go like a different route to like get to like where like they will attend to you at that point in time. So I couldn't walk. I was tired. I was already like exhausted about like everything. So I pressed on the stuff to I pressed on the doorbell, and I pressed on the bell to like get the security like who can help me, bring me in and everything.
Okay.
So I explained to them that I don't have papers here, all this kind of stuff. How will I get money to pay for this thing? Do you understand? They just said I should just come. Might not be anything serious. So I sat down on the chair because of the queue was very long. So while I approached the counter to like talk to the doctor, I just passed out because of I wasn't eating, but my spleen, everything. But before I even found out it was even like my spleen, I didn't even know what it was. So they carried me for like they did a lot of blood tests for me. They found infection in my body. They stopped. I couldn't eat because they said they had to take me for scans. So I couldn't eat for that period of time while I was in the hospital. So they took me for the scan. That's how they realized that my spleen was ruptured. They had to rush me to the ICU where they got like 4 pints of blood for me. They fixed it in my neck because of like my hand, my leg, they had like drips in there already. So while I was there, they already like sent my case to like the police, like see how like just to explain to them that okay, this person is in the country, just notify the government that of me being in the country and everything. So like after 2 months of being in the hospital and intensive care, the social services that was informed, they came in, they said they wanted to speak to me. Then I was scared because of number one, these people have given me blood already. I don't have money, and they even sent because they asked me who is your next of kin. Okay, I gave them my mom's number and my auntie's number, so they sent a bill of £6,000 to them for my hospital bills and everything. So like they asked me like what's happening, like why like they don't have this kind of money that they just brought me here for visiting, like what's actually the problem. But it's only me that understand what the problem is. So when social services came in, his name is Joshua. It's he came to talk to me. So he asked me that like how did I sustain this injury. I was like, I don't even like what kind of injury are you talking about. Was saying like the injury you sustained is like you were in a car crash. So they wanted to understand. So I explained to him that see, like this is what happened and all of that stuff. So I started explaining. I asked me, okay, what was your life like back in Nigeria? So I explained to him like, okay, this is how everything started back. I was in school. This is how like I've been living my life. This is how I've been taking care of myself. I'm fending for myself and everything. So like he said that like he's going to come back the next day with his colleague to come and speak to me. And he said that I should just guess because I just came out of the ICU, so they didn't want to like bombard me with so many questions and like a lot of things. So the next day he actually came back with another lady. So they sat me down, and the doctor that was handling my case, she actually moved me to our own, like to the women's ward where they were carrying out some kind of tests for me and everything to see if I have like any kind of STD or because of what I've said. In the hospital, they gave me hepatitis B vaccination, all of that. So the next time they came, because of like I didn't want to like go into all those things. So they're not like explaining to me like how serious this injury that I have, and they can't let me go back to the people where I like they were just explaining to me the reason why they can't let me.
Who was this old woman that pushed you down? Who was the old woman that pushed you down?
The lady I was staying with, it was a mistake.
Okay.
Yeah, I know she had. I have no. We have no ill intention, but it was a mistake that it happened. So when they came the next following day to come and speak to me, they started explaining to me why they cannot let me go back to Nigeria or go back to the house where I was staying in because of I've explained to them like the runs thing. I explained to them the rituals and everything that happened to me, the whole encounter and everything that happened to me. So basically, while I was sitting there, he was writing down my story. He wrote down my story. He sent it to there's this church in UK. Anyone that says in UK, you know of the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
He wrote to them. They were the ones that actually pushed my case to the Home Office. They pushed it to the Home Office. The next day, they granted me my plea. They granted me every single thing that I needed to help me not to be illegal in the country. They gave me a house. They gave me everything. So even though people want to judge me or make fun of me, but at least my shame has turned to glory at the end of the day. I'm not going to blame my parents. I'm not going to blame, but I'll take the blame on myself because I should have known better, but I'm wiser now and I'm older. So even sometimes I get scared that what if I sleep, I don't wake up. So that's why in my heart I'm like, okay, what have I done to if I leave, what does my parents have to remember me by? What do my sisters have to remember me by? So at least all I have now is my daughter. If my parents now, or maybe one day I'm not able to live long, my parents can turn and look, okay, this is their granddaughter. This is something they can use.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel that Yahoo boy used your destiny?
As far as I'm not dead, he didn't use my destiny. Just but I know that he has touched me with magic. I know that because of after that whole experience that happened, when I sleep, I have a lot of dreams. Even that the phrase I went to see TB Joshua in 2019 December. I went to see TB Joshua. I wanted to open up to him to even tell him what I've been going through. He told me that he just said that the truth will set you free. That was all he said to me. Then
TB
he laid
Joshua.
his hand on his head and left. So my dad called because of after I left the hospital, I didn't go back to where I was staying. My mom did not know where I was staying and everything. So my dad called me and asked me what did I say to them that granted me that asylum? Because everyone was wondering that maybe I must have gone to put someone inside trouble, or maybe I must have said something. So they wanted to know. So I told my dad, I can't say the people, but I told my dad that it was a show. That's what I said. He told me that he doesn't want to listen anymore, that it's okay, that he believes me, but I should try to find a way to forgive myself in the long run for everything. So it has much. I've been doing therapy. I've stopped smoking. Obviously, I stopped smoking when I found out I was pregnant. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. Those things don't even faze me anymore. But sometimes the fact that I have to sit with myself all the time, thinking, reminiscing, all those things is just what I even stresses me out more. So.
Wow.
Can I say something?
Before you say something, let me ask. So, in all honesty, do you think that guy did something to you, that Yahoo guy? Do you think he did something to you?
With my experience now with the secret of their cults, he didn't do anything on me. My destiny wasn't used, but I was touched with magic. That's all I know.
He touched you with jazz.
He touched me.
How do you know your destiny has not been used?
No, trust me. Like if how should I put it now? A pastor cannot come outside and say that that they understand the spirit realm that everyone operating is different from the spirit realm that is being used. Most sometimes when I see stories on social media about people talking about this juju priest uses person for money rituals, that is not the rituals you're talking about. Even you don't even need to spill blood sometimes before you can get the work done. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just that like it opened me up spiritually to different things. I can sit in a certain place and I can, before someone says something, I already know what the person is about to say.
And you think that has something to do with your ordeal? Let me allow this lady to say something. What are your thoughts, my dear sister? What do you think?
Hi, Daddy Phrase.
Hi, how are you doing?
Mama. First, I want to ask you a question. Do you believe in magic?
Me? Yes. I don't believe. Well, let me say yes. Then let you go on what you want to say.
Okay. You're so pathetic. Do you get? And yes, things happen. Shit happens.
Hey, careful with your English. Careful with your English. You can't use those kind of words. I was logged out of, just because of her story, I was logged out of TikTok. Just so you guys understand these words, how serious they can be. I've been logged out of TikTok and I was suspended for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So you cannot use the S word, you cannot use the F word. Nigerians don't know how to talk without using swear words. So please, guys. All right, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Like, I don't think it happens, like, because, okay, let me just use myself for instance now. When I was in school, okay, there's this NPC guy I met. So along the line, I met the guy when I was going to school. Do you get inside the bus? Okay, inside the bus. So I met the guy. We started talking. We exchanged numbers. So when I got to school, he came to look for me. So I went to visit him. Blah blah blah. Before you know, man, I have this mindset. Like, because where I was like, I don't understand, where am I? Because the whole set and everything was rough to me. I was like, I don't understand, where am I? So I have this mindset. Should I say it was the mindset that played on you? Your mindset actually played on you. That was what happened. I don't think there was anything like.
Okay, let me explain something to you. When I say that I've been open to magic, because I didn't want to tell, and that's why I told that the phrase. If you understand what divination and necromancy is, but I'm not going to say it in a way of any focus of, it's kind of, if you're talking about it's a way of initiation, but I will just say it in a way that would not confuse people. My grandfather used to be a chief priest from a part of the Idiom cult. I'm second generation Christian. Do you understand? So him touching me with that thing opened me to essential, like, different things. Like I never even knew that my grandfather used to practice those kind of things.
You felt it.
I felt it. Because of right now, my phone, I can't really send. I will send like a news article. This article was written like years before I was born, but was written about my clan, written about like things around that. Anybody that tell you that, because of we can't live in the physical realm and neglect the spirit and neglect the soul. Or the soul is actually the mind. So people be like, the spirit means knowledge, but the spirit is also knowledge. That is the spirit mystery. But you still have the spirit realm where it's like how should I put it now? Like your dad stands as like a lawyer to defend you in that realm. So
Okay.
what
Now
happened?
I'm going to plead with you to stop crying because it's affecting the TikTok feed and I'm getting warnings. So please
Okay.
stop crying. Just gather yourself together and be strong. Tell your story, because
Okay,
these
yeah.
social medias, they don't want it. They don't want to sound like somebody is crying and somebody is going through something. They'll now start shutting everything down. We're already going through some issues already. So
Okay.
yes. So
So
just try to.
by me being touched in that way, it has awoken like different things that I did not even know before. I started finding things about my past and everything. I asked my dad like,
How did you
what?
find things about your past?
It just came. It came upon me. It's like, how should I? You can use it. People can call it discernment. People can call it, but it's more like inspiration. Like I can be seated here. So what is? You want to say something?
Yes, hi, Glory. Good evening, Dr. Freeze.
Good evening,
everyone.
Glorio.
And I'm really, first of all, I want to say the story I listened this early this evening, and again, you're talking about it, and I feel very sorry for you, and my sincere condolence to you. I don't know if that's the word to use. One, I don't understand. You're coming from this thing in Nigeria. You came to the UK by however you got to the UK.
Yeah.
And you ended up being with a guy who is unemployed. Why would you put yourself through that? That's question one. Then, and now, the universal credit is getting is £70 or £80 a week. Is that what you're living easily giving you? Do you know, I was like a bit like, oh my God, why is this girl going from one fire to another fire? But anyway, I'm glad that you were able to get a house and they're still paying the old child benefit and I don't know, there's another one they pay kids unemployed to, mothers. That aside, now coming to the spiritual thing, you keep saying because they touched you or something touched you and your spiritual eyes open. It doesn't work like that. When your spiritual eye is open, that is because you are drawn close to God. You are praying. That's when your spiritual life open. Your life
Not necessarily. Not
not when someone
necessarily.
touches you with jazz. Things will start going wrong for you, for your enemy. I don't know how they say it. Do you understand? So if you think you are under the influence of a spiritual thing, my darling, some things will not work for you. You won't even, as you came to the UK, right? They will send you back. You would not even get this asylum. You will not get anything.
I think my dear sister, I think you are over spiritualizing this.
Daddy Freeze, can I correct
I
her
don't
with
think
something?
you are under the influence of spiritual
I know, ma. First of all, the father of my child is 24. There is no way in this life he can do what a 45-year-old man or a 60-year-old man would do. So
but that's not what I'm saying. At 24, you can still have a job.
No,
that's not what I'm saying.
Like at the end of the day, if he wants to work or he wants to get a job, that's up to him. But the choice of me keeping the baby, that is my choice. That is what I have.
Yeah, but again, okay, now let's even talk about that a little bit. I'm not judging you, right? But I'm sorry if it's coming across like that.
Yeah.
How old were you when you guys met?
I really don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
But let me explain to you. You know that there are people have different beliefs and different practices. To a Christian you can say it's God. To a Muslim you say it's Allah. But to people from my clan, you say it's Abaseyo. Do you understand?
How are you guys doing on TikTok?
So when I was
How are you guys doing on TikTok? Hello everyone. We're in a good mood today.
Christian God or Arab God. I felt something deep from my ancestry. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Even when I was down, when I was by myself, I felt a very strong connection. But I can't speak my language. I didn't understand my language for a long time. But I've been in Nigeria. But the moment I was I got
Hey, what's happening, guys?
I was linked back. I was ready to go to look for knowledge, know more about where I'm coming from, to know about what my ancestors worshipped at the time. So like, what what you believe?
Stop crying. Your crying voice is affecting my TikTok, oh, my sister.
Sorry, my voice is shaking.
Stop. Just stop crying.
No, okay. Me talking to Daddy Face is coming from a point of like, because of like the insults I was getting, even dating a guy that didn't have money back then. I was getting a lot of insults. Even my boyfriend last time.
No. Sorry. Let's go back to. Let's talk about the runs.
Okay.
Because you said because you said they had to check you to see if you didn't have any infections, any STIs, if I'm correct. Why were they worried? How long did you do these runs for? And I want us to talk about that because that's a part of the story that you are not yet sharing. And if you want a complete healing, I do believe that that would be a good place to start from.
Yeah, okay. Trying to I did that for like from 28. I think that was just 2 years. 2018. Like no, ending of 2019, 2018, and I just when I left school, that was like 2019. So I would say it's 2 years roughly. Yeah.
Now, in that 2 years, how many guys do you think you did runs with?
I won't call them guys. I don't want to name names of the politicians, but it was a Benin politician guy, but he didn't win the election. There was another one that he's not really is I think how I can't give names and I can't give numbers. Nobody keeps track. All I can say is that I was just interested in the money. That I was just my mindset.
Now,
I can't come and give.
Now, so this runs, it's not like you were doing hookup. You were just hanging out with politicians and they were paying you. They were paying you for this intimacy and intercourse and all these things that you were doing. The politicians were paying you for the intercourse and all that you were doing.
No, Daddy, please. There's like someone can call you, like my friend can call you and be like, oh, we're going to go and see this politician guy. Do you understand? Let's go there together and all of that stuff. And there's one that you can meet someone on your own. You understand? When you guys go to the bedroom, you guys can discuss like the price and things like that. So those things, hookup runs, sugar baby, escort, those things are all different things. Even the P word, a shower walk, is different. You understand? A shower one is the one where you have a pimp, someone that will be pimping you out to people.
Yeah.
Hookup is like you may be having a relationship with someone, but it also falls under the category of mistress or courtesan. Do you understand? Why runs is just you runs you can sleep with this person this day, sleep with another person that same day, just to make contribution to get money for yourself.
Oh, so that was the one you were doing. That is, you could have different partners on a single day.
Yeah, or you can, they'll give you even a politician can give you just everything you like, the money you're looking for at once.
Wow. Hi. Omo, this is a bit technical. I'm glad you're sharing your story, because if you don't, people are telling you don't talk. There's no healing when you don't talk. And how do you help people? Many of those people that are coming here that are saying don't talk. May God not open your report card, make everybody see what thing they do. We just they pray for you. TikTok is back. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, TikTok, because she was crying. They thought it was some sort of self harm, so they had to log me out, and it's a lot of stress. So uh, we're gonna get back to it. Ladies, do you have anything to say so I can bring other people? My lovely lady that started with me. What's your name? I remember you started with me. Jamie or Janie.
I'm Jane.
Jane. How old is your baby?
She's 5 months.
Oh wow, that means you just put to bed. You never take.
Nothing.
Okay, okay. You are a married woman, so I shouldn't be asking. But since we are just here, have you ever at any point in time done uh runs, or when you were in school, when you were younger, did you ever?
Daddy freeze. When I was in school, I had a lot of friends. In fact, that's their job. Even my whole stay as a whole, because where I stayed, that place was in 3-story building. In fact, all the old girls there. That's what they do.
So all the girls were doing it, but you were not.
No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I prefer young guys more than elderly ones.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a
So
lot of
what
sense.
I'm like,
That makes a lot of sense. We're not judging you, my darling sister. We're not judging you. Eh,
that's my story. Now, do you want me to lie? Do you want me to lie? Do you want me to lie to you?
Anyway, Janie, thank you so much, my sister. You look very beautiful. My love to your baby.
My sweet darling, you're a strong lady.
You are strong, oh.
Thank you.
And
You
you
are
are
strong.
very strong. You are strong. You are strong. Just keep it going.
Amen. Thank you.
Welcome.
Take care,
All
Janie.
right. Bye.
Bye, darling. My love to your baby and your husband.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Cool.
You just, I think you find a star or a square or something, you use it to end.
Absolutely. Thank you.
God bless you, my darling. Okay, so the other lady we have here, what's your name? Bella.
Yes, Bella, Daddy Freeze.
Are you married too?
No, Daddy Freeze, you don't know me again in your life.
I know you very well, but because I want to ask you that same question. You do runs too. No lie, talk true.
No, Daddy Freeze, I'm not sick because I'm on live session. I'm a dateable person. If you see me, we go on 1 date, 2 days. Before you know, I'm a girl, like, let me use the word, the girl next, you want to date me. The dating might be for 6 months, might be for 2 months, 3 months, it doesn't matter, but it's dating, sha. So I'm not that. No. I've always done dating. So however the dating carry us reach, that's how it is.
So you never do any type of runs before?
No.
Are you sure, Bella?
Daddy Freeze.
Ogun day here, oh. Make I bring Ogun, make you use and shake me.
Who has it can play it? Oh. That's the only thing.
Everybody here is saying you are the judge next door. Be like say you were judging this other lady.
No, I wasn't. I'm so sorry if I came across like that. Sorry, okay? I'm so sorry. I apologize.
So let me ask you a question. What do you do? What do you do, my
Honestly,
sister?
I admire your courage. And as Daddy Free said, when you speak out, it's healing. And honestly, I would like to even speak to you. As you're in the UK, I'm in the UK. So we can, if you're going through anything, you call. No, honestly, I'm sorry if I came across like that. So apologies.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bella. Let me see if I can bring some more people on. If you're watching on TikTok, remember to send me my money guns. My number one gifter right now is De La Musa. De La Musa is my number one gifter. Thank you so much, De La Musa. And my number two gifter is Gilo Sila. Gilo Sila, thank you. Thank you so much, Gilo Sila. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Oh, wow. Bella was harsh, was that what everybody was saying? She was just logical. Omo. Do you know I like glory? I don't know if you guys can still see me. Let me check this out. Let me see if they can see me. If you guys can still see me. Let me check this out. Okay, they can see me. Oh wow. There are people hanging on the live. There are people hanging on the live. See me. They've left, but they are still hanging on the live. That's the sad thing. Samaria, let me bring Samaria live. Oh wow. There are people hanging on the live. There are people hanging on the live. They've left, but they are still hanging on the live. That's the sad thing. Samaria, let me bring Samaria live. Wow. All right, so I'm bringing Samaria now. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to send me my super chats. So I'm bringing Samaria. Oh man, Instagram these days is so hard to do live. Onome Tyson, how are you doing? Nobody holy pass. So someone said Daddy Freeze get wisdom. He will not bring John. I hope. They are still hanging. The people are still hanging. That's the problem I'm having right now. The people are still hanging. So let me try again and see. They are still hanging. The people are still hanging. That's the problem I'm having right now. Samaria, I can see Samaria trying to come on.
I don't know what's going on.
So let me try again and see. Samaria is on, but I can't see her. Samaria, I can see Samaria trying to okay, Samaria is here. Perfectly well. Woo!
Okay, what's going on is that while you were trying to check which of them is working, I had to leave. I had to try it with another phone.
Okay.
So I just got on the phone that I don't like to get on the I don't like to use. So for that reason, let me hang up, then send you a request. That way I can get on the other phone.
All right. All right, Samaria. All right, Samaria. Awesome. Awesome. Somebody call you INEC. Let me see your face now. But you wear clothes now. You fine now.
I don't wear clothes.
Somebody say Samaria. Listen to the topic. Samaria naked as usual. Samaria INEC. People useless for this life. Oh long. They don't feel enter heaven.
This is my old phone, so I don't like to use it. I feel like it's not.
All right.
Let me send you a request on this one and see what will happen.
All right, Sugar Destiny, I sent you a request. Where are you? Sugar Destiny, come quickly because I go still bring John. So it better make you come quick. Come talk your own.
What is this one clear enough that it frees?
It's clear enough. It's perfectly fine.
Oh, really? Okay, let me brush my hair because I don't know how I look.
No, you look okay. You look okay. Not be every day you go they fine too much. You get the way you go too fine. People go they worry. Somebody say I neck picking. One day you go come tell us your eye neck story. I swear.
I don't get.
You know get eye neck story.
I don't get. Let me freeze, yeah. What? I don't know. Sorry, I joined late. But what's going on with the lady?
You dey far behind. Sugar Destiny know the story, so Sugar don't join. Sugar, yeah, tell us.
I was unable to understand what you mean.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
You sound quiet. What's going on?
Hi, everyone.
You two never wear cloth. Destiny. Destiny, where are you?
I said I felt so sorry for that lady, honestly.
You said you've been through something like that before.
What happened then for you?
You sent me a message and said you've been through something like that before.
I commented. I think that's what I did. I left the comment. I think so.
Tell me about your story.
That the freeze not today.
Why?
No, not today.
Where is your face? I can't see your face. All I can see is wall. You are showing me wall.
Sorry. I just had a shower.
You said no wear cloth.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You know?
Just had a shower. I won't shower though. It's too hot.
Well,
Please, just 1 second, please. I need to
no
pull
problem.
something up. Hi, Samaria. Hey, girl. She put on the burn this fire with the disturbance here.
Samaria, make I ask you. I know say you be rich man picking, but did you ever in your life at any point did you ever do runs?
Your voice is breaking up.
My voice.
Okay, go ahead. I can hear you now.
I said, did you at any time in your life ever do runs before or hook up or any of those things?
Well, I can tell you a no for me. You know why? Because all through my days in the university, I had just one man, one boyfriend, and he lives in the UK. And the relationship lasted for 5 years. Apart from my very first boyfriend, he was my second boyfriend. The second boyfriend. To be honest with you, I remember my friends saying, "Oh, because of this, your boyfriend with your head is swell." They know me. I'm not posting, but they know me that I was so full of myself.
Destiny, mute your mic while you are wearing your cloth. Mute your mic.
Okay. No doubt. When it comes to knowing people, I know people, but they liked me for one thing. Okay. Call me a bad child. That's fine. I admit. I know I did few bad things.
Like what? What were the bad things you did?
Okay, let me tell you. You want to know?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Daddy Freeze, this is not Daddy Freeze, don't do me like that now. To be honest, I was that kind of a girl. All the time I was home there, a lot of girls admired. They wished to hang around me. They wished to know people I was messing with. They didn't know what was going on in my life. They wanted to know who my father is, my whatever, but they were very interested in my lifestyle. So for that reason, a lot of them tried to be friends with me. So I didn't know what was going on with me, and I'm that kind of a person that don't have friends. I don't have no friend because I can't stand drama because of my temperament. So most of them, I know a lot came and requested I connect them. I don't know what it is they wanted me to connect them. People they wanted me to connect them to, but last, if you disturb me too much, I can connect you. If I see why I'll go connect you. I don't go lie give you that one. I did connection. You get? I don't go lie for that one. I did connection. I did few connections. But then
All right, we have another lady with us. She said she was going to share her own truth. Oh yeah. My sister, where are you? Agbato Beru. Where you did? Mushi one line. Okay. I go call you now. You know, read my WhatsApp. My lady friend. Where is the lady friend? Beauty body. Beauty body. Why are you not talking? Beauty body, you are showing us light in your room.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Destiny. Beauty body that was not talking now, all of a sudden said she will talk. We brought her now, she's quiet. Someone said you connected others, but you did not connect yourself.
Who said I needed to be connected? I was already connected, so I didn't need to connect myself. Get it? If you still meet me today, so I can connect you, I go still connect you.
Hey!
Life is a choice.
Omo, if you're watching on TikTok, I'm looking for my number 1 and my number 2 gift. Destiny and Sammy. Why is this lady here that is not talking? Oh.
If they collect, but you know, do good.
I'm removing that lady. I'm so upset. As in, you came here saying you will talk. That I should not mind the two people.
Me on your live comment section.
She said no. Can you imagine? She's still there hanging.
I'm
so upset. As in, the girl is there hanging.
I
She's there hanging.
Girl.
And when you're on Dino, hey Billy, how you doing?
Should I papa me I'm doing with?
Billy is my number one gifter. Big shout out to Billy. Billy, thank you so much. Big shout out to you, Billy.
Getting on my nerves today.
Ignore them. Ignore all of them. That girl just can't do me wickedness. That girl just can't hang for my life. And she made so much mouth that she was going to talk. And she's there hanging on my life. Very, very annoying. Very annoying. Okay. Destiny, share your story. No. You have to share your story.
When I'm ready, no.
When are you ever going to be ready, Destiny?
I have to do it when I'm willing to. But just.
Do you have 2 piercings in your nose?
Do I have what?
2 piercings in your nose, or is it my eye?
I think I'm saying this.
I do.
Oh, okay. So continue. I'm listening to you. Don't mind me. I'm just very observant.
Most of the things the girl said from the Oxford and the How, part 1, most of the things she said is true. For the first, she went and she felt magic. It might be magic. Maybe that's what she called it. How she understands it. I believe all those parts. I believe everything, yes, because it's only one who has been in that space that can only relate. Yes. Most of my friends know the story I'm about to say, but not today.
No, you have to say it. You have to say it.
Most of my friends, they know.
Destiny, share. Hey.
Destiny, share. Destiny, share.
I wouldn't say if the person is a Yahudi or I wouldn't say because I do not know him that very much to say. Do you understand? But I can say that period, it was the election period in Port Harcourt. I think they are doing House of Rape or something. So it was a really busy period. And it was just June 11th. This is like almost how many years now? This happened 2013 before I got married. Early to 14 January. So it's so pathetic, but people that don't believe our stories, they should better believe it's true. 100% true. So I will just brief my own side of the story. Since Daddy Freeze, you insisted I should say something. I'm not going to say too much in details, but I'll just say a little. So it was, I think, school was on strike. There was a heavy strike that lasted almost a year, that period. So I was in my family house in Port Harcourt. So, but the fact that school is now in section. So my elder brother is this very strict person. So he wouldn't want you to go out unless you're going out for a reasonable reason. Maybe you're going to church, going to grocery or stuff like that. Or the wife, we all want to go out together. So, as a young girl growing up, sometimes you feel like they're caging you. You want to explore, like, I want to leave the house. I want the life like in school. Nobody's monitoring you. You go to class, you come back from class, you have a shower, make whatever meal you want to. If you feel to study, you study. If you feel not to study, just like you own yourself. Your parents are not there. Sometimes you feel like, oh, you just needed to just feel along. So I called a friend of mine who happens to live with her brother. So, but the brother is sometimes not around. Period. My elder brother works with Ocean then he was in Nigeria. So he went 2 weeks off, 2 weeks out. So that period he was 2 weeks in, like So I was able to maneuver my sister-in-law because we are very close. I told her this, I'm going to check in school, I have some clearance to do, Though he understood, like she's a woman, she might know that, oh, Sugar is just saying all this to leave the house, She will cover up, which she did. When my elder brother called, she said, oh, I went to school. She just gave Phyllis the excuse based on what I told her. So along the line, when I called my friend, she said, okay, that I can come around. So I said, okay.
So Anna came around. She stays in a 2-bedroom apartment somewhere at D line, then close to Old GRA in Port Harcourt. So we were all there, both of us. So a friend of mine who happened to be my course, not really my course mate, but we're in the same school, like she's my friend. So she now called me and said, oh, she wants to come to my house, that her dad won't let her go out. So I started laughing. I said, we're in the same shoe here. Me, like, I want to go out, but I can't. Okay, here now, I'm in my friend's place. So I'll be leaving like a few days from now. She said, it's been long ago. This strike, we don't see each other anymore, because if it's in school, we see virtually every day. And I said, you can come around, because they stays in Rumukuta, so, and it's not too far to connect to the line. And that's okay. Let me talk to my friend if he can come, so you can sleep one night here, because she stays in two-room apartments. Her brother stays in one room, so I and her, like, we share her room together. So when I told her, I said, see, can you allow her come? It's been long I saw her. My friend now said, okay, that she will let her come. So that my friend now came. I will not mention their names, but if they are watching, they will know the story very well. So she came. So it was me, the owner of the house, and my friend that came. Then with her elder brother. So we're like, virtually, I and the girl were like siblings. Like she's the only daughter of her mom with two brothers, rather. So she used to call me her sister. So we met through BBM when they do pinging. So that was when we met. So along the line, we were like sisters and all that. So that day, there's this guy that I met one time. I went to buy pole. So, and so on and so forth. So I met that guy there. We exchanged number, like, just normal friends. So I do not know much about him, if he's a Yahoo guy or not a Yahoo guy, but I just know that he's just okay. So we started talking. So one day he was like, are you free so we can hang out? So I said, okay, but I cannot come alone because I'm very scared. I hate to go anywhere by myself, unless I'm very close to you, mostly when it has to do with a guy. So he said, okay, that's fine by him. So I went with those two of my friends. So he said it's a so hotel at the far side. I said, okay. So on our way getting there, he now called me and said, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm no longer there. My boss called me, blah, blah. So, okay, that's fine. So we can go back to the house. Can you guys come over to the next location, which I declined. I'm not going. So we went back to the house. So the conversation between both of us continued, normal check-up, how are you doing, how is everybody, So I was supposed to go back to my family house. Like I spent with my friend 3 to 4 days. So I was supposed to go back. The day I was supposed to go back, this is the same guy now called. I told him I'm going back to my family house. I cannot come out anymore. We can be talking on the phone, but I can't see you anymore. So he now said, okay, before you go today, let's see. Let me just see you, And I said, okay. So later he now gave me location where he was. So my friend was not around because I was sleeping. I had my major pain and all that. So I was just sleeping all the way. So when I woke up, my friend was not around. So I texted her, where is she? I want to go to place before I go. Can we go together? She said she's not around, so we cannot go. I said, okay. So I went by myself. But I went there. When I got there, I texted her my location. This is where I am. This is who I'm going to see. So I texted her. I'm always, if I want to go anywhere that I'm not too familiar, or I don't know who I'm going with, I like to share my location with someone else. So after that, when I got to where the guy was, I thought it was maybe at the back side or something. So when I got there, the story got finished tomorrow. Sorry guys, I'm going to summarize it. So when I got there, when I asked about the guy, so a lady was like, she just double crossed me and said, yeah, he's at the back side, 3rd floor, room this. I said, okay. So actually, I had nothing in mind. I thought it was just outing, sitting, drinking, or something like that. So, but when they said room and all that, I said, okay. I summoned courage and I went inside. I knocked and he opened the door. So I saw one big guy,
lying on the bed with a laptop, he has a computer. He's just working on the computer or something. So the guy that was talking to me, like my friend I went to see, was just sitting on the chair, on the couch in the center of the room. So as a lady, I just felt like, oh, I'm so pressed. I want to ease myself. And I was seeing my monthly stuff, so I wanted to change my card. So, but when I went to the bathroom, like I opened the door, I saw another big guy sitting on the toilet seat, smoking. So when I saw that, I was like, Jesus, like my mind flew. I was like, what is going on? But I just like overlook. So the guy said, oh, Sugar, what are you going to drink? Check the fridge. So, and me go to the bathroom, seeing the other guy, like he's smoking, he's like, when I opened the door, the guy I went to see was like, oh, I'm sorry, somebody's in there. Like, he never knew I was going to go to the bathroom. So, and he tried to brainwash me, like, oh, he was just smoking and I was supposed to let you know, but I just escaped my mind. Anyway, how are you doing? He just story upon story and all that. So, at last, he said, what am I going to drink? And I was not being, will I say, reasonable enough or something. I don't know the word to use. So I sat down, he said, check the fridge. Then I checked the fridge. My favorite drink is there and all that. So I just
What's your favorite drink?
Anything. So it's opened already. So I was like, where is glasses? He said, call the kitchen so they can bring glasses. I was like, no, you guys, you should make the call. He said, no, when they hear a female voice, they will bring it immediately. Then I wasn't even thinking about these statements, at first. So I was just dancing according to their tone, So I called. And that was the 5th floor, at the 3rd floor, either 5th or 3rd floor. So when I called, it didn't take up to 40 seconds. There was no lift. Unless if there was a lift, I don't know. But the area, like the location I passed through, there was no lift. So it was so quick, like so sudden. How did this lady get up here already? So anyway, I never mind. I opened my drink. I was drinking. The friend was at the computer. He was doing introduction. This is my friend, blah, blah. So I was drinking and drinking and drinking. At a time, I took Advil. Is it Advil they call it? With Panadol or paracetamol or something with that other one for pain. So I took both of them because of my pain. But I think after taking the Hennessy, and I react to the drugs I took. So it made me, I felt somehow like my eye opened, like it made me to remember things that I was not even thinking about. So I dropped my drink to ease myself, went to the bathroom. So when I went to the bathroom and I came out, I continued drinking my drink. So later, the one in the bathroom came out and said, do you want some more drinks? I said, no, I am done. So at that moment, I'm beginning to reason, what is going on? What am I doing in the midst of 3 guys? I barely know this one. Like, I can't even tell too much about him. What am I doing here? Already, I've tested my friend. I'm in so place. I'm in this place, So if you don't see me from now till 5:30, please raise an alarm. So as time goes on, I discovered that the one in the bathroom came out and they put something in my drink and I didn't know. Then I continued drinking. So at a time when the other one in the bathroom came out and asked me, do you still want more drinks? That was when I began to become reasonable. What is going on? So I told him that I'm done. So I spilled the water in the bathroom. It's the tap, the sink tap in the bathroom. So I spilled the drink. I went back and I told him that I want to go. He said, why do you want to go? You that wants to come and see me with 3 of your friends the last time. So now I and 2 of my friends wants to see you. I thought it was just a drama or a joke or something. I was like, no, actually I wasn't alone, so I should come. And I told my friends, okay, I'm not comfortable coming by myself, so I'm going to come with my friend, which you accepted. So why are you changing it now? He said no. Before you know it, he stood up, one of his friends, unlocked the key, then put it, because I was just observing, I was just watching him. So he put it under the closet. So on top of the closet, sorry. So myself, I was just watching, what am I going to do? So the one on the computer, I had this lower back pain. I was battling with that period. So lower back pain. So I was just sharing the lower back pain with the one in the computer on the bed, because he was just being nice to me. So the guy was like, oh, he can massage, he's talented, his late dad was gifted this and that, he can massage me, he can. Before he was just saying it, he started massaging, like trying to, go through my body, like, I should take off my clothes. I said, I'm sorry, I think I don't feel the pain anymore, I'm okay. I feel better now, please, I don't want to continue. He said, the other friend was like, what is even wrong with me? The one in the bathroom now went back to the bathroom. Honestly speaking, I took a taxi. I was with 1,000 naira. I took a taxi because it's not far from my friend's house. It was like, I think it was 300 bucks. So I have 700. I don't have a bag, like a handbag. It's just my pants. The pocket of my pants, I just placed it there. And I was having two phones, my smaller phone and my big phone. So both of them was in my pockets, my gym pockets. So I cannot do what they want me to do. So, but I've already removed my slippers. Like I'm sitting on the bed, without slippers. So at a time, two was in the bathroom. I don't know what they were doing. Probably they were discussing or talking. So that one massaging me. I was like, let me get some more drinks, because the fridge is close to the exit door, but the door is locked. So, but I was watching and I saw where he left the key. So I walked down there because I deceived the other one on the bed that I want to get some more drinks from the fridge. So I walked down towards that fridge and I looked up. I saw the key. I can't even remember how I opened the door and how I ran from third floor to downstairs. So me getting downstairs, there is a bar. Guys are handing out, and I don't have slippers with torn toes, like no shoes on my feet. Then I was having the change from the 700. I was having it in my pocket. So the man was like, his phone rang. Immediately he saw me. He was like, yeah, Yarinya. I know very well Yarinya is like a woman, but I cannot really say what their booking man was saying to the caller. So I was only hearing the booking man's phone. So other guys were doing, like I said. So I just walked down, like no slippers. I walked down to the security as it was to the gate, the exit, to leave. So it was a lady. A lady is the gate man on that place. So I sat down with the lady because the gate is closed. I said, babe, please, I want to go. She said, why are you panicking? Why are you panicking? What's wrong? I said, everything is wrong, bro. I just want to leave. She said, calm down, nothing will happen to you. I've worked here for 30 years. This place is nice, chill, this, that. I told her, I'm sorry. I want to go. She tried to talk me not to go, like her phone started ringing. But God may have it. Somebody wants to drive out. Probably somebody that came to drink or something wants to leave. So as the person was leaving, she stood up to open the gates for the person to leave. So I just told myself, why are you still sitting down here? This is an opportunity you have to leave. As she's opening these gates, do your best to leave. Honestly, I ran and I left. Then I did not run up to, let's say, 10 meters. I saw a group of guys with ladies surrounding. I was in their middle, that I cannot go, that I'm not going anywhere. That I have to go back to that room now. Otherwise, I was like, otherwise, did I steal? I did not steal. So you can search me. I came here with 1,000 naira and I paid transport 300, and I'm left with 700 naira. Search me properly. If you found anything more than 300, do whatever you want to do to me. So they were even ladies. I was talking to the lady. I said, you are a lady like me. I did nothing. Why are you guys holding me ransom? What did I do? Okay, if you want to do anything with me, I have to go to my house or the whole crowd. Sorry, there's listening here. Sorry, that if we sorry viewers. Did this happen live? Did this work? Like, was it a dream you narrating?
This is a life story. This is a life. I'm telling you the gospel truth.
Samaria, don't bring INEC here this night.
That's
Samaria
why
won't do
when I saw
INEC
the
for us.
story, when I saw her story, I was saying it that so many people might not believe her because I read comments. People are saying it's a lie. This that. It's pure truth. I can tell to read 100%. I wish Loretta is here now to relate, or Angel. These are the people that was there live. If this was Facebook, most of them on Facebook, they will see this live and they will relate to it. They will react. I'm telling you, this happened to me. Sometimes
That you narrating. Okay, my bad.
no.
Okay, finish off so that we can go to sleep because me, I don't tire. I don't day up since morning. So just round up.
In fact, that's my story. That the phrase. That's it. So sometimes when I tell people, they say it's not true. It's not true. It's true. It's true.
Did you see yesterday you asked me something? I told you that my dad will always say that he would never spend any money gotten from politicians on our school fees. So it's hearing about the child kind of gave me this kind of perception about those men out there, right? You know, even that human I will collect, but I was really afraid of them, of those personalities, for the fact that this is something that, you know, I don't know how to say it, but then I was. I did not have any study of such experience to share because they were like a nightmare to me, and they were my weak point. I had lots of them. They admired me, no doubt, but I was really afraid of hanging around people or doing such things. I can probably beat my chest and say that anytime, any day.
Samaria, the thing is that sometimes you don't even know what these people have in mind.
No, dear.
If somebody is your friend, somebody can quickly say, "Oh, Samaria, are you around? Can we hang out?"
No, it doesn't work like that. My pride, my ego is too much. Sorry, darling. If you're not enough that friends, you don't just call me and pull up and expect me to come out and start hanging out with you. It doesn't work like that with me. I'm sorry. It doesn't.
Absolutely. Okay, guys. Thank you.
What it can do with you. You know how this kind of impression
People are wicked.
Away. So for that reason, I was always afraid. Do you know why I was smiling at first when you were telling your story? You don't believe that as of 2017, I went to my sister's house in Warwick. And I went to the ShopRite. I met this man that came from which country. So I was shopping. One of them even bought me a t-shirt of 11,000. I'll never forget. So they wanted to hang out that evening. And it was something I wanted to do because I met them at the ShopRite and it was fun. And then we had conversation. They were visitors. They were foreigners. And I was like, okay, let me see how I can just go back and hang out where they were going to hang out. I went back to my sister's house. I'm confessing on the live. I lied that I had forgotten my iPhone at ShopRite. So I wanted to leave her house. I promised I was going to get back home as early as before 9 p.m. And this was happening around 7:30 to 8. Do you know I even offered to go with my in-law, one of my in-laws that was in the house. My sister that was my immediate sister. She gave me 5 years. She kind of like, oh, leave the phone there. You can always go and take it tomorrow, being Sunday. I said, why would I leave my phone at ShopRite in the store? I decided to leave the house to go back. But the main aim of going out was not for me to go get phone because I didn't forget any phone. I just wanted to go and hang out with those people. I was still on my way out. My sister called on the phone and asked my brother-in-law to come back home because her husband wasn't in town. And she wouldn't want a situation where if anything goes wrong and he starts blaming, oh, why would you let them go? And I was still on my way out. My big sister called me all the way from overseas. My big brother called me that where did they hear that I'm going to? So these people guided me like I was a stupid child. I'm sorry to use that, like I was a child. You can imagine somebody as of 2017, as old as I was. Was that 2017? No, 2015, I'm sorry. I think that was just the year had been released after my kidnapping incident. So the kind of, that guy, then I didn't like it, but that was how they were with me. Like I was a child.
How old were you then?
You know, when I was kidnapped, I was 24 when I was kidnapped.
So how old were you when this happened?
Huh? Sorry?
This story, how old were you when it happened? Comment people are mad people. No.
Saying that it's as old as I was then. I had graduated from the university. Not like I was living in Nigeria full time. I visited my sister. And
And the fact that I left her house at that time to go hang out, though I lied to her, I didn't let her know I was going to go hang out. Got her calling my siblings to report. I'm the last child. And she gave me 5 years. I'm from a family of 7. I came from a big family. I'm the last child. She gave me 5 years, if not 6. She had to call my big, siblings to report that I was stepping out, as big as I was. So you can imagine such, so. But I come out though. I followed them. I got one joint. I think I just the rush and went back as possible before heaven would lose. And my siblings were all mad that I disobeyed. Oh, you went to your sister's house and you're stepping out. Yes, is that bad? Even I went to my sister's house in UK and I left her house. I went to London to go hang out with friends, and she reported me on my family chat, and they were all against me. Oh, why would you leave your sister's house to go to UK? I told her I was going to go see a friend, and it was a big deal. So you can imagine such a thing. It's not like, I didn't have opportunity to do certain things or I couldn't have done them, but they were overprotective for some reasons. Her excuse was, oh, she didn't want anything to happen and my dad would blame her. Oh, why did you let her go out? Stuff like that. So they were just being unnecessarily protective. Okay, who is protecting me here now? I'm the one here by myself. They don't even know where. Life is a choice, you see? So that's why I was smiling while you were narrating your story. Not like I was. Then I was reading the comment sections. They were really interesting.
Anyway, guys, I've got to run. Thank you so much. It was wonderful hanging out with you. Sugar, me and you will talk tomorrow. I'll call you during the day. Samaria.
Okay, Daddy, please.
And my darling sister, Glory. Glory.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. We love you.